Today I'm just going to be, well, this is my first video that I'm going to be streaming on Looney Tunes Total Mayhem. It's a game that I really love playing, and I really want to be able to share my experience of playing it with other players or other people by doing it through Twitch and YouTube and all that. It's just a game that I really love, and I don't think too many people are streaming it on Twitch or anything like that. So I know it's not mainstream, so maybe this thing will be able to pick up, and I'll be able to view it more of you guys. Uh, Me doing this, as I said, is gonna be my first video, so I'm basically gonna be covering, giving tips for things like that. It's gonna be small things that I can do to help you guys grow and understand the game better, just as I am. I guess to start off with, I've been playing the game since it came out. I believe it was on December 11th or 12th. On Google Play Store, you can pre-register for games, so which I went ahead and did this. I went ahead and did that for Looney Tunes Total Mayhem. I pre-registered, and then of course I got the Showbiz Daffy. I guess I can show them to you guys right now. I know he's around here. I believe that's him right here. Oh no, that's the sales duck. Sorry, wrong one. He has to be around here somewhere. Okay, yeah, here goes. The Showbiz Daphne. He's the one that you guys get when you if you pre-register, and I still believe that you'll get him when you first start playing the game as well as a gift. Of course, he's the really love about the bottom. He's a duck that thrives from stunning his enemies with his team's performance. So he's basically somebody like the or Scout Sylvester or one of those types of tunes he's basically powerful when it comes to doing stuns and everything like that. And of course, his relationship or his synergy with other tunes is if it basically is both showbiz both that he'll get 10% attack, defense, and speed. And also, if there's one on the enemy team, he'll get 50% more attack when he's just attacking that one tune. Yeah, so you guys, if you guys are a new player or you pre-registered, that was a gift that you'll get, I believe, along with some gold and some other items. Just take a quick look at my collection right quick. I mean, there's besides Foghorn. To be honest, I've been using him since I wish they'll really make it where you can do a 3D screen or be able to turn your tune around to get a 3D look at him. But yeah, I've been using this guy ever since I've been playing, and I really love how he plays. The team that I run with is the team that I run with whenever I'm doing PvP is Foghorn along with Scout Sylvester. Of course, he has a relationship with Fisher Sylvester Jr., which I also use in his team. And the last character that I use in my forest team is, of course, the Scout Granny, which she has a relationship with all scouts, which they get all attack up for 3 turns, which is really helpful. You know, I really only have one attacker, which is a Sylvester Cat on this team, or Scout Sylvester, and he really comes in handy with his stun abilities and also Foghorn. Whenever I first get into a match or a battle with Foghorn, I always use his taunt ability. It's one of the most important things because he's a defender. Of course, you want your tanks or defenders, whatever term that you prefer. You always want your tanks to be taking the most damage out of anything else. So yeah, he's Scott Foghorn is basically my favorite character right now, and that's why he's my most powerful. And he's sitting at 2,494. And along with a few of my other favorite tunes is, of course, Robin Hood Daffy. I really love his volley through attack, which basically attacks all enemies, causing damage to them, I believe. Take a quick look. Said Oh, it's higher than I thought. I was thinking it was around 72 or 76, but it actually does 89 damage to all enemies. And of course, as I said, when you're using somebody like Fish Cat Sylvester, who has a cheer 2, basically, which raises all your teammates' attacks, it really comes into play along with you can run combos. Like one of the things I was doing for at least a good week or so, I was running Robin Hood Daffy Duck, along with the Bugs Bunny that you get at the beginning of the game as well, because Bugs is a special attack too, which does 78 damage. If you have him and Robin Hood Daffy Duck, you're basically doing 100, close to 140 damage to all the tunes on the enemy team when using it along with Sylvester Cat. So that's a good combo that you guys can use, or a little tip right there. But yeah, these are basically all my tunes so far. I just turned level 30, so I just unlocked the city portion of the game. And of course, there's one more portion of the game that you unlock, which is the space part and all that. And of course, I only have 2 tunes unlocked so far, which is the Waiter Elmer, and also I have the Chauffeur Porky. The one tune that I really look forward to getting in this area is the Joe Monday. I really love. I just really love how he looks, and I also love his. It's just he's just a character just based on looks that I really love, and that's why I really want to get him. What I plan on doing is well, today in this streaming right now, what I plan on doing is going to the campaign. Of course, Double or Mutton events going on right now, which you can get the Sheepdog, who's a very powerful defender. I would say he's probably top tier, one of the best in the game. Of course, the only problem with him is that his speed is very low. But other than that, he has high health, high attack, and everything like that. So yeah, so he's like I said, he's one of the best in the game when it comes to it. As you can see, I'm on milestone 6. So yeah, when the event came out 3 days ago or so, I was constantly dragging through the. Well, I was constantly how should I say binging on the quest and all that. I haven't really been able to make much progress because, as you can see, I only have 3 tunes. Of course, I can continue going if I wanted to. It'll be a really close battle though, and most of these stages I'll probably be only getting 1 to 2 stars. As strong as the sheepdog is, I'm not really interested in getting him because, like as I said, right now I use my forest team as my primary team when it comes to brawling and all that. So he's not really a character that I want to get. So it's not really important for me to get him in anything like that. But as I said, later on during the video, after I go through the daily quests and all that, what I'm probably going to do is keep heading on and do the rest of these city. I have enough stamina. I have enough stamina to complete the rest of the Act 1 quest. So that's most likely what I'm going to do. The only thing I am worried about is my team's power because I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough. As you can see, I can only use 5 tunes so far, which is great. I have basically I believe that Elma is a support too. Yeah, I have one attacker, which is my Robin Hood Daffy Duck, along with 4 supports. So basically, if I can use somebody like Granny, she's not going to be a character that I really want to use. I know I'm definitely going to use my Wily Coyote right there. I might just run these 2 right here because of the fact that she she focuses more on stunning the enemy and also being able to heal the team. She does more than what I really want to do, which is basically use my Robin Hood Daffy Duck. My Robin Hood Daffy Duck is basically my main piece. I'm going to use him to be able to quickly eliminate my enemies and everything like that. Most of these tunes on other teams shouldn't have over 200 health, which should be an easy kill for my Daffy Duck. But yeah, without stalling any further, let's go ahead and get some of these quests out of the way. Of course, the first one. First one, you want to complete 3 invasion battles, so let's go ahead and do that in the city department. Go ahead and clear some of these. I thought it was 3. I don't know, maybe something's going on with the game right now, but I know for the last week or so I had to complete 4 invasion battles, so I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, like I said, I'm basically going to be streaming this probably every day. Like I said, it's a game that I really love doing. Well, I mean, it's something that I really want to start doing. I really love the game and everything. And as I said, I don't see too many YouTubers, or at least I don't believe too many YouTubers are doing anything like this. So I'm just want to go ahead and do it. Maybe, like I said, maybe I can. I'm not really trying to get famous or anything off of this. I just, like I said, I really love playing the game. I want to be able to share. I want to be able to share my game knowledge along with other players and everything like that. And you guys should really go join the subreddit for this game. I've been in it for about maybe a good week or so now. It's very active. If you was to make a comment regarding the game in any way or anything like that, most likely it's going to get addressed, and a lot of players will basically comment their opinion on it. So if you are playing Looney Tunes and you somehow catch my stream or anything like that, I highly advise you to go check out the subreddit because it's really active. I believe the community is sitting around 2.3K right now. But I know it's steadily growing. I believe when I first joined it was 2.1, so it's steadily growing up. So I haven't really used these tunes. Like I haven't really used this Wile E. Coyote or anything like that. So I'm fairly new to it. Like I said, I've used my Robin Hood Daffy Duck a lot. So he's not my favorite tune, but he's one of my most powerful, I would say, especially when it comes to my attackers. Okay, I didn't know that. I guess that's a bank robber. Yeah, I have to Mr. Sam. So yeah, he must be some type of bank robber, or at least that's his get up, I believe. But yeah, like I said, the only reason I was too worried about doing these quests is because, like I said, I'm running 3 support for 1 attacker. Of course, it's kind of the game wants you to run a balanced team, which is having a defender, having an attacker, and having a support. Now it's up to you when it comes to however composition you want to run this. Maybe run two defenders, one attacker, and one support. The reason that particular composition I won't really recommend running because of the fact that if you only have one support, of course you can, of course most supports in this game have powerful healing depending on which ones you're talking about. Like Cyversa Cat Jr., the one I really love using, he heals for 138 damage. But the only problem with that is it goes on I believe a 2 or 3 second cooldown. So I won't be able to use it. I wouldn't be able to use it afterwards for another 2 or 3 turns. That's why I would basically, if I would had to pick a team recommendation right now, it would probably be a defender. I will always run a defender. In my opinion, always have a defender on your team, along with two attackers or two support. Now, depending on what support it is, you can basically get creative when it comes to the support department and the attackers department because there's a lot of variety that you can run. I know this Wile E. Coyote along with a few other ones. Like if you can take the Sylvester variation of the farm. He's no, he's not the farm. He's a desert, I believe. That type of Sylvester, he basically instead of healing his team, he basically supports and being able to have higher critical hits and another thing like that. Now, if you can run that type of support along with the support that heals, that'd be awesome. So it's basically you have two supports, but they're each doing a different job. Is what I'm saying. So if me thinking about it right now, that would probably be my favorite type of composition to run for this game. One defender, one attacker, and one support that supports your team through speed ups or boosting your speed meter, and along with giving you critical hits. Like I said earlier with the Sylvester, the Sylvester variation of the desert. I'll show you guys to him in a minute. And along with maybe running the Fish Cat Sylvester Jr. I know he's one of the best supports that I have right now. So to me, he's a top tier too. And like I said, I mean, this game, there's a lot of things. Like I said, I really love playing it. I've been having a blast playing it so far, and so there's really some things I've been nitpicking about it, and I'm sure I'll show you guys some of the things that I'm talking about in a minute or two. But for one example is pre-build selections, and what I mean by that is, so let's say right now, here I'll show you guys. Let me go ahead and finish this last quest. I believe my character's strong enough to do it. I know it's probably going to be a struggle. I might just get, yeah. I believe their power is hard on mine, but we shouldn't have a problem. I'm just going to have to look at the team and actually play smart right now. And a tune that I haven't really got my hands on yet, but I really want to, is the Roadrunner. Roadrunner is one of my favorite characters. He's a support in the game. He basically is a support that speeds up his allies. He speeds up his allies by making them being able to attack faster and all that. This attack does 30% more damage to that. Okay, so yeah, let's not use that ability right now because they're not really that help. Wow, she is really okay. We need to focus. We need to focus on the other weakling right now because that granny is super powerful. Um, okay, I guess I cannot use them. So let's go ahead. Wow, they're okay. Yeah, they have very high defense right now, so I don't think I'm going to be able to break through that. Um, my support doesn't heal either. Maybe I should have ran the granny if the target's full health. Maybe I should have ran the granny so I can get more health. My tunes are definitely up. There's one down right there. I know I'm going to definitely be able to beat it. There's two down right there, but I thought about it. Well, I knew I was going to be able to get all 3 stars on it. I should have ran granny so I could have been able to heal my team a little bit more. Yep, it was a close battle, but I'm going to be able to do it. We beat it, even though we lost 2, so we only got 1 star on it. But hey, at least we still get the awards. Nice. We get and these stages right here. This is I'll show you guys. But the main thing I was trying to tell you in the beginning is, so as you just saw, I just got done doing some adventure battles, right? Well, if you was to head into PvP right now and attempt to steal a crate, it doesn't really matter. Let's go for this one. I need some XP potions anyway. If you was to attempt to steal this crate, as you can see, the team that you was just using in evasion battles, the team that you was just using in the invasion battles, they'll automatically switch over to PvP and be set as your default team when you go into PvP trying to steal the crate. The reason why I find this very annoying is because, as you can see right now, if I was to use this team, oh well, I didn't mean to select my chauffeur Porky, but if I was to select this team right now and try to go attack, that team has more power than me, which means there's a very high likely chance that I'm going to use. As of course, I told you guys that I really love running on my forest team, which all of them is a good synergy. And as you can see with that team, like I said, this is the main team that I run whenever it comes to going PvP and stealing crates. This is the main team that I run. I have two good supports along with a powerful defender and a good attacker. It's a very good team composition. But as I said, they basically need pre-built teams where you can create have 2 or 3 team slots, which you can go ahead and pre-select teams that you want to run. So you can have a team that you like using you can have a team that you like using the PvP. You can also have your own have your own mix of teams that you like using in Invasion. So I saw a tweet and something that they put on Instagram saying that the first Q&A, which is basically the question and answers to the developers, is coming soon. So I'm really looking forward to that. I believe that this is going to be on the subreddit. So if you guys is watching, if you guys want to basically give your input to the devs or something like that, that'd be a good way to do it. And nice, we just got a new tune available just by using that ticket. So that's really good. I believe that puts me at 34 tunes a lot, and there's 71 in the game, so we're about halfway done. What is he? I think he's a support, I believe. Yep, he's another support. This bard uses songs to heavily boost and heals his allies' survivals. Huh. He's gonna be. I have to put him in my lineup. What is he? He's Looney, so he's not really. I know there's some teams that you can run it with, but yeah, he's definitely gonna be something. He's gonna be someone that I really want to try out in the next couple of days. See if I can insert him to my team lineup. Let's see here. Okay, we have some event quests that we completed too. Okay, wow. Beat City. Okay, so cool. Okay, now we have enough. I was saving my randomizer so I can go to the tune store. I did this reatomizer. I gotta learn to say that right. Oh wow, they actually got rid of it. Well, they did have a city thing here. They had a city thing here that was running. Oh wow, I can't believe yeah. But I had just unlocked the city area yesterday. And so they basically had a reatomizer for the city that I was doing. And I already did it twice, so let's say if I was to do the desert one right now, I'll do it once, it'll be 20, the second time would be 30, and the fourth would be 40. So yeah, that's what I was doing right now, but since they already did that, wow. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can get some tune pieces for a defender. See if they give me some, maybe ones. Okay, well I got some for Hector, which isn't bad. Hector's actually a pretty good tank. If you're running with this Yosemite Sam, they have a synergy that goes on. If you're running with him, that's a good combination. But yeah, since yeah, I didn't know I didn't know that was gonna take the reanimator city thing away. So I'll just go ahead and take the rest of the animators I got. I don't really want to waste any of my. I don't really want to waste any of my XP potions right now. So I'm just go ahead and level this guy up a few times. And guys, to be honest, if you think that you have to log into the game and it's a bunch of farming, it's not. It's pretty easy. There's like I said, there's 6 daily goals that you do every day, and it really goes by through a breeze. I mean, there's really nothing. Like right now, these, like I say, look, I completed Act 1, so all I have to do is go to Auto Win, tap on it 3 times, get my items, and just goes on from there. I've already completed the daily task, so it's really no hassle logging in every day. I mean, if you're busy, then maybe it may seem like a hassle, but for me, I have a job and everything. But like I said, me logging into the game every day is not really a hassle. I just have to log in, complete my daily test or daily tasks, and just do a few invasion battles here and there. Of course, the main thing that I've been focusing on is my PvP. Just about a week and a half ago, I was sitting at 2,700 in trophies, and you guys can see where I'm at now. So I've definitely been climbing, and the reason why I've been climbing so quickly is because I've basically gotten smarter with my team comps. Instead of picking the most powerful tunes that I had, which I've been doing, I've been basically looking at synergies that I have synergies that I can have with the team. before I do these brawl battles, yeah. So you basically have to do two brawl battles. Whenever you whenever you do these daily tasks, two brawl battles, which means just win two PvP matches. Excuse me. So it's not really much. I'm basically going to have to do one. I'm basically going to have to do a brawl and for a crate, and then the second one I'm going to have to do, I'm just going to have to discard a crate. They don't. Okay, I'm about to say. I was wondering if they had any shield potions. Like I said, there goes the automatically pre-selecting my team again. I really dislike that. I really don't like it. Hopefully, whenever the Q&A comes around with the developers, I can talk to them about it, or at least have a chance to talk to them about it, and see if there's anything they can do about it. This team right now, he's running he's running three attackers. Excuse me. Along with yeah, I know the police dog Hector is a tank or a defender, so he's basically running three attackers with no support. So I should be able to, as the battle goes on, I should just be able to simply outlast them with my damage and everything. So that's basically how I'm going to play this out. I'm going to go ahead and attack Miss Prissy first. Go ahead and get her out of the way. And let's see, like I said, guys, instead of taking my foghorn there, to go ahead and get rid of the Miss Prissy, I basically just use my taunt. Taunt is basically one of the most powerful things that you can use in the game. It's a good way to make sure your allies aren't getting attacked, and all the damage is going to your defender, which can take a lot of damage. So everything is pretty good. Okay, so I couldn't finish off that Riley Coyote there because he's using when he goes, if you see how he's like shaded out, basically later he's basically hiding away. You can't attack him. Characters like that, like my Sylvester right here. Characters like that is really cool because of the fact that I guess I should go ahead and use my healing. Like I said, characters like that is really powerful because of the fact that they basically can't be attacked. That's what I'm saying, and they'll still be able to take their team without being taken damage. Now, here's the cool part. Here's the cool part about this. Now, if you want to run a team like that, full of heroes that can do that, basically be invisible the entire time, that's a good way to do it because as long as you have a support that can keep all of them alive, the enemy team or whoever's trying to steal your crate or who's ever trying to attack you, they're basically not going to be able to attack your team, which is really cool. So that's another. I didn't think of that until now. So if you guys would like to run that, that'd be pretty awesome. In fact, I'll look at it. I'll look at it maybe tomorrow or later on through this week. I'll select three attackers that go invisible, or I gotta look at the exact definition. But three attackers that go invisible in town. Stop talking real quick. Go to another subject. Town bank defense. Seeing how I'm setting this in my town area, I basically try to run all town tunes. I'm not sure if they get boosts from it being in their area or not. I don't believe so, but it's just a little thing that I like to do. I try to use all town. So like I said, I put it in my town bank area. So I'm just gonna run town tunes protected. All right. Yeah. But anyway, basically what I was saying is, I'll take a look at it right quick for you guys. Let's see here. I know myself after. Okay, let's see here. It's a scratch. Yeah, hidden. Okay, that's it. That's why they call it hidden. So yeah, I'll try it sometime this week. I'll try to run three attackers that basically go hidden every time they attack or use their special attack, and they go hidden. I'll try to use it. I know the barnyard dog for the farm version. I'll use him along with maybe it's my Sylvester cat that I just showed you guys, and one more. It really doesn't matter who I attack. I'm going to have to discard a crate anyway. I already have 4 loaded up. I'll run a team like that later on this week for you guys to see how it works out. See if it's effective in the battle or not. It sounds like a good idea. It sounds like a good idea by having 3 attackers that can't be attacked by them all going invisible. So we'll see how it works out. Of course, the only weakness that I can think of is that it would leave your support wide open because it depends on what support you're running. I don't know if there's a support that can go hidden or not either. If it is, that'd be pretty powerful. But yeah, I'll take a look at that during the rest of the week. Okay, yeah, they're definitely having it attacking my thing. I guess we can go ahead and get rid of him. He's got a high critical chance right now. So, yeah, guys. If you pay attention, so like the sword means you got an attack up. The taunt is basically the person that you see like it's like the sounds is coming off his head. That means it's taunt. Your defender. Most defenders have this ability. I don't think any attackers have this ability. It wouldn't make sense if they do. Like I said, most defenders have this ability, and that's what the icon is for. Pay attention. Uh, as I always pay attention, instead of rushing through all these battles and all that, I always try to pay attention to how the battlefield is and looking at what tunes have what. Like right now, I have I'm not sure, I'm not really sure. I believe it's poison. I believe on my foghorn, which causes damages over time as the turn goes on. Yeah, it does. See, it just did 43 damage right there, but that was the last one, so it just went away. Yeah, but try to pay attention to the status effects that you guys have going on with your tunes along with the enemy tunes because they can really help you in battle and figure out whether or not you have a good chance of winning or you don't. I always try to pay attention to everything, every little detail, whether it's your tune's health or the status effects they have above their head, or above their health meter. Like I said, I'm gonna have to discard it because I already have four in there. Like I said, so we've already completed five. We already did five out of the six, and no, me streaming, me streaming. This is taking a little longer. Me streaming. This is taking a little longer, which is totally fine. I really don't mind. I'm not going to be able to successfully do the last one because, as you can see, I already have my tunes in a test right now, and they're not going to be done for another hour or so. And by then, I'm going to be in the bed, so I have to finish that in the morning. But yeah, you'll get about, let's see, that's 300 XP. That makes 450, 600, 750. So you're getting about 1100 XP. You're getting about 1100 XP every day when you do these daily goals, which is pretty awesome, especially when you first start off playing the game. You'll see that you're going through the game, well, leveling up pretty fast. So yeah, it's something I mean, the biggest misconcept that I realized about this game so far is a lot of people thinking is it's a pay to play game. You're not going to be able to basically move up unless you put money into the game, and that's not. To me, so far, that's not totally true. As I told you guys, I've been playing since the pre-release back in December 11th. So I've been playing for about a month now, and as you can see, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm in Silver League. Keep in mind that I have not spent a dime on this game so far. I have been thinking about doing it because of the fact that there's basically what I'm waiting for is for a Roadrunner. If I can buy some Roadrunner pieces just to be able to get the tune, then I'll most likely do it. Uh, I guess I can still upgrade my chauffeur Porky, I believe. Oh yeah, that's right. I do have two red lights or two stop lights, whatever you want to use. Um, yeah. So like I said, that's basically it. I'm going to be streaming. Like I said, I'm basically going to be trying to stream the game every day. Basically my own little take of it, my experience anyway. Biggest thing I want to recap on is just guys go join the subreddit. I mean, you can more members are joining every day, so it's not like it's just a small community. It's getting bigger by the day, so that's a really good thing. What do we have going on right? Okay. Yeah, I was going to show you guys the basically the packs that you can buy. Now, I guess if you're new to mobile gaming and all that, this may seem like wow, it's too much, like $99, $100 just to pay for that. I know it may seem like much, but I've been a big gamer on my phone for the longest. I've been wanting to try to get the hero right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend my silver tokens on him. I just got to get 9 more pieces. I might be able to get him. In fact, I'm gonna do the desert thing right now. I might just be lucky enough and get the pieces for him. But yeah, if you guys are new, you'll probably be like, "Oh wow, this is unbelievable. I can't believe they thought they would put stuff in a game like this." Um, like I said, it's normal to me. Like I'm normal. I'm used to having games like this, but it's definitely not a pay to win game. I mean, the only thing I can think of that you can call it as a pay to win game is you're just trying to get a certain tune. So like let's say they have for me for example, if they have maybe 50 to 100 tune pieces for 19.99 that you can grab for a Roadrunner, I would definitely buy it because I just want that. I would just want to have that tune in my collection. But to me that's the only way I can see. Oh wow, they didn't give me they didn't give me the pieces that I thought I would get for the Daffy Duck of the West. That's a disappointment, but it's all good. Yeah, guys. If you ever have some reanimalizers just like sitting around, maybe 10 to 12, don't do the ones like the molecular reanimalizer. So I'm gonna have to get used to saying that, or working on getting used to saying that. Just use reanalyze. I think you have a better chance of getting pieces that you would need or stuff like that. Just use the reanalyzer. It's cheaper, and you're basically going to be getting the same thing that you would get for the molecular reanalyzer. So, like I said, always if you have a spare reanalyzer just laying around. Oh, okay. So I have two Joe Mountain. I just need a couple more, and I'll be able to get them. But yeah, like I said, if you just have any, if you just have any reanalyzers just ran around, just go ahead and do the one for 5. You're basically going to get the same thing, the same bargain that you would get if you used the 10 one. And the last thing that I want to throw in before I go is, guys, I have a I have an alliance going on, but yet I don't think one member or one other player has joined it. I made a couple of tweets on it on Twitter. I've even posted one on subreddit, and it seems like I guess there's already some big ones going around already. Am I going to attack? Oh no, I have one that's already open. There's already a few big alliances going on, and they're almost full, maybe 48 to 49. And the reason why I'm asking you guys to join me is because it's a new guild. I'm active every day, so it's not like it's disactive. And being as a guild leader, I'm gonna make sure I'll make sure it's a priority that members are signing in. Whoever, if you guys do decide to join my alliance, I'll be making sure that most people are signing in every day doing their tasks, and make sure we're gaining trophies so we can move up and all that. If they have some alliance events going on, it's really cool. It's really nice if you have members, maybe 40 to 50 members in the alliance, because you guys will shoot up the events pretty quick, along with the milestones and all that, and probably maybe coming in the top 500, so you can get those nice rewards. But that's it, guys. I appreciate it. If you guys do turn in to watch this, I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'll be streaming more on this now. It's again.